Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. We'll be doing a Twin Flames oracle reading for the Divine Feminine for December 1st to December 4th. As you can see, I've laid out the spread on the right hand side, and I decided to go with a 3-column spread. The column to the left is for the present situation, the column in the middle is for hidden influences, and the column to the right is for the outcome. In addition to that, each row that's from left to right correlates with a different aspect of the Divine Feminine's life. So the first row is for the Divine Feminine's mental state of mind. The middle row is for the Divine Feminine's heart connections. And the bottom row is for the physical body and the physical environment. So let's get started. I'm excited. So the first card that we have for Divine Feminines for their mental state of mind is the 8 of Coins. And the 8 of Coins is in the position of present situation. The 8 of Coins normally in the tarot deck is representative of apprenticeship. And I feel for a lot of Divine Feminines, that's exactly how we feel. We feel that this journey has been a new and completely transformational journey about learning about healing, learning about self-love, learning about unconditional love, and of course learning about the twin flame journey in itself. There's also been a lot of healing, but this healing has been internalized healing and healing that's been done by withdrawing from the world. As you can see in the tarot card, this man is by himself, he's at the desk, he's thinking a lot, he's withdrawn from the world, and the only color that really stands out to me in this card is the green in the curtains, and the green in the curtains is representative of the healing that's happening. I feel for all the Divine Feminines that right now it feels like we're in a state of repetition. We feel like we've done our healing, we feel good, and all of a sudden it'll be another level of healing. So the card is reminding us that although it seems like repetition, because you can see that in the 8 of Coins, the man is actually just making one object. He's making coins. He's not actually trying to make any other coins. So he's in a state of repetition. So although it feels like we're in a state of repetition, as you can see with the coins, there's actually progress and different variations of this coin. The first coins are the drawings, moving all the way up to the completed coin above his head on the right hand side. And if you were to take a look back at your journey from the beginning, whether it's been a few years or a few months, you'll see that you've traveled so far and you've made so much progress in your journey towards healing. And it might seem that you're stuck, but it's just an illusion. It seems repetitive because we're being asked to practice, but the card is reminding us to really go towards it, to persevere and to keep practicing, because with practice, it's going to lead to mastery. The card after the 8 of Coins in the tarot deck is the 9 of Coins. And 9 of Coins has to do with material abundance, and it also has to do with mastery. So we're being guided to really keep at it. The illusions of repetition is just an illusion. We've made so much progress, and just to keep going. As we move into the middle card, it's for the hidden influences, and the card is titled By the Book. When I look at this card, I think of community, I think of soul groups, I think of tribes, I think of being part of something bigger than ourselves. The first thing I notice about the card is the 3 elephants, and they're being led by the leader or the first elephant, and they're all connected one by one all the way back to the baby elephant. The first elephant actually has a face that is embedded within the tapestry. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's on the elephant's back. There's a face, and that's the face of divine. And I feel right now it can feel very isolating. A lot of us don't have twin flames, other divine feminine twin flame friends or family members that we can connect with, so it can feel very isolating as the card of the 8 of Coins, where you feel you're by yourself, you're thinking, you're withdrawn from the world. But the card in the middle is reminding us that we are part of a bigger soul group, and there is guidance, and there is a community that's here to lead us and guide us, and it's just a matter of reaching out and really getting to that point of not feeling isolated, and to know that we're all in this together and there's no need to be worried or to be concerned. You are being divinely guided. There are others, like the first elephant, that are lighting our path, and it's just about following those little lights that they leave behind and really connecting the dots. So everything's good as we move into the outcome card. It's a card of titled Strengthening Bonds. And the first thing I notice about the card compared to the card on the left is that the female figure in this card, she looks like a goddess. She looks very serene. She looks very relaxed. She looks very secure and very confident. She's not in a rush. She's taking time to smell the flower that's in her left hand. The border around the card is red, and red has to do with her base chakra, and pretty much that's what the card is recommending and reminding us to do, is to strengthen our bonds. It's reminding us to really ground ourselves. The base chakra has to do with our root chakra, which means connecting to the earth, grounding yourself. It's recommended that a lot of divine feminines have been in our mind a lot, have been isolated a lot, and we really need to reconnect back into our physical world, but also really need to ground ourselves in terms of going for a walk if we can in nature, getting flowers, getting plants indoors if it's winter wherever you are. So it's really recommended that we get back to that place of grounding. As you can see in this card, the female figure, she's actually turned her back to the past. She's moving towards her future. There's definitely been momentum in this card, and I feel that she's grounded because she's walking along a path of nature. The trees to the left and right of her are almost protecting her in this light, and the trees in this case is other divine feminines that are really looking out for her, really protecting her. She's not alone. She's being guided, and the yellow light that she's being guided to, that she's slowly working towards, is the divine light. The divine light is often thought of the golden light, and we're being asked to just trust the process, ground ourselves, and to remember that we're all part of a soul group, and that everything is actually in its correct form and everything is well, nothing to worry about. So we're now going to move on to the divine feminines, emotional well-being and heart connections. The first card that we have is the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is in the present position. As you can see in the tarot card, there's a lot of pain in this card. There are 10 swords attacking this man from behind, and his face is just full of despair. What the card is reminding us of is that our thoughts actually have an effect on our emotional well-being and how we feel in our hearts. So the swords are normally representative of mental thoughts. In this case, I feel that a lot of divine feminines are having thoughts of doubts, thoughts of fear, thoughts of doubting the twin flame journey, thoughts of doubting the trust in their twin flame, thoughts of doubting their confidence in themselves, and this is really restricting them and keeping them in a place of fear within their heart. So a lot of twin flame divine feminines are actually in a place, living from a place of fear instead of a place of love. And when we live in a place of fear instead of living in a place of love, we will always be in separation to our twin flame. So it's really important that we move out of this place and move into a place of unconditional love. I feel a lot of divine feminines are also being reminded that our thoughts do have an impact on our emotional well-being. It's really important to think positively, to really have that hope, to really look on the brighter side of things, and to really know that everything is well, and these fear-based thoughts are just your fear. They're not real. What is real is the unconditional love that is always there. As we move into the middle card, it actually correlates really well to the first card, because the middle card stands for hidden influences, and it's the card that's titled Round and Round. And a lot of divine feminines are feeling that they're going around and around. And it's because we're not really integrating that sense of confidence in our twin flame, the sense of confidence in ourselves, and also in the twin flame journey. We're not connecting with that inner wisdom to know that the fear is not there. We feel like we're going round and round. We feel okay, and then within a matter of days or weeks, that sense of doubt creeps back in, and we start doubting this whole process. And that's why we'll feel like we're not really making progress. We're kind of back to doubt again after feeling a bit secure. But there will come a time when you will feel the alignment. You can see in the card, in the middle of the card, there's a divine face that is within the middle of the card, within the shell. And the card is recommending that we do connect with our higher selves. We do connect with our twin's higher self and really align and live from that place, and know that anything other than that unconditional love is not real. It's just fear. The doubts is just fear. The worry is just fear. There's nothing to worry about. We're really causing unnecessary pain onto ourselves and really driving that bridge of separation even further by living from this place of fear. So it's really important that we move out of this place and really remember who we are, really remember that we are love, and this is a connection of love. So it's really important that we really integrate that into ourselves, connect with our higher selves, connect with the divine, connect with our twin flame on a higher dimension, and know that everything is all love. As we move into the card on the right, it's the outcome card, and the card is titled New Vitality. And when I look at this card, immediately I think of harmony, I think of alignment, and I think that's what a lot of twin flames, the divine feminines in twin flame journey is going through. This fear-based thoughts is really keeping us from that alignment that we so want. We want that sense of peace. We want that sense of harmony within ourselves. We want that sense of trust, but the thoughts are really blocking us from getting to that point. So once we move out and release those thoughts and go into a place of love, we'll actually be in a state of harmony. We'll feel new vitality. We'll feel joy. I feel, when I look at this card, immediately I think of harmony. I think of the chakras, because those are all the colors of the chakras, and the chakras are aligned. There's music, there's harmony. And also I feel that once we get into this state, a lot of divine feminines currently are feeling like, the term I'm getting is heavy-hearted, a heavy heart, and we're kind of isolating ourselves and feeling a sense of depression, feeling a sense of withdrawal. But once we let go of those fear-based thoughts, we'll actually move into a place of joy, and we'll be really energetic and really happy to be around other people. We'll be in a place to share that joy and that new vitality that comes with chakra alignment and alignment with love, alignment with our source, alignment with our higher selves. So it's really letting us know that there's nothing to worry about. It's just a matter of letting go of these fear-based thoughts and to move into the harmony that is always there. That joy and that vitality is waiting for you. So we're now going to move into the Divine Feminine's physical environment. The first card that we have is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is in the present position. I feel for a lot of Divine Feminines, we've been on this journey for a while now. We've really been doing a really great job of integrating the lessons we've learned. We really do sense that we've come a long way, and we're getting to that point. We can feel we're getting to that point of mastery. We can feel that we're getting to the point that our physical environment is gonna change. It's gonna change a lot because of this information that we've learned. We're actually going to be moving into being of service to others, being of service to other twin flames, and sharing our gifts and our experiences and our insights to help others along the same journey. There's a lot of symbolism within the High Priestess tarot card. As you can see, she has a scroll in her left hand, and the scroll is representative of the divine knowing. I feel is aligned with our mission. We all know that as twin flames, we're here as part of our twin flame mission, but individually as souls, we also have an individual purpose, an individual mission. I feel a lot of twin flames, the divine feminines in twin flames, are aware of their individual purpose, individual mission, or are thinking about their individual purposes and really trying to integrate that into their physical environment. They might not be clear exactly sure how they're going to do that right now, but this is divinely guided, and there will be signs and synchronicities, and there will be guidance coming to the divine feminines that are ready to step into that level of mastery and that level of healing and helping others towards the journey to unconditional love. The High Priestess in the tarot card also has a crown above her head. She also has, watching over her, the owl and the moon. The owl is the symbol for wisdom. The pomegranate in her right hand has to do with abundance. A lot of divine feminines, if they choose to integrate these gifts and this knowledge into career choice and making career transformation soon, will be in a place of abundance because of this alignment and this joy and this love that they're spreading with the world. And the last symbol that I see in the High Priestess that I want to talk about is the third eye chakra. This High Priestess has activated her third eye chakra. She's able to see where she needs to go. She's able to understand where her path is leading to. The columns to the left and right of her means that she's balanced her energy. She's in complete balance with her physical and spiritual energies. She's ready to go, and I feel this is exactly where a lot of divine feminines are feeling at the moment. They're feeling they've learned a lot, they're almost at the place of mastery, and they're really trying to connect with their twin flame mission, but also their individual mission, and moving towards career changes. So for a lot of divine feminines, they are going to be doing some deep soul searching as to their purpose and their soul's purpose. When we move into the middle card, it's the card of hidden influence, and the title of the card is Why. And as you can see, there is a female, and she's actually in this divinely lit area with a lot of golden light. She's got wings on her back, but the wings are almost, you can't almost see them because they're not quite as strong as they could be compared to the wings on the book on the right. She is reaching towards the book. The book has a question mark on it, and the book itself has a pair of wings. And above the female figure in the clouds is a face, and this face is the face of divine, and divine is watching over this female and guiding this female. So for a lot of divine feminine, they will be going through a deep soul searching, trying to understand their purpose. They're being guided to understand their soul's purpose and the reason for why they're here. So the question mark in the book is to do with the whys. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Along the lines of that. And you can see with the female that she is just, the book is within reach. All she needs to do is just go out and grab it. And it's really reminding us that the information in regards to our purpose and understanding our soul work on this lifetime, it is within reach. All we need to do is look within, and we're always being divinely guided. The finding out this information because of the wings and the books looks and is reminding us that this will lead to that freedom. This will lead us to that freedom we're looking for and being in that full alignment. So a lot of divine feminines are really being encouraged to look a little closer and connect a little closer in terms of their soul purpose and their soul contract in this lifetime. So as we're looking towards the last card in the spread, it's the outcome card, and it's a card that's titled Move. And within the card, you can see two hands facing upwards. The hands are actually bonded, so this is a sacred union, and within each hand is the divine light, the golden light that is flowing from each of the hands. The hands are also merged, they're in unison, they are together in this. And the divine light that emerges from both of the palms of these hands are flowing upwards. As they flow upwards, they are intertwined and they are one, and they encircle this beautiful red heart. And this heart is the representation of unconditional love. I feel that the divine feminine is being guided to get into balance with unconditional love, to get into her personal soul contract work. And of course, divine masculine is going to mirror that, get into their own soul contract work, get into their own alignment to unconditional love. And really, individually, they're doing their work, but coming into union, they'll be also spreading the message of unconditional love through their twin flame union. So this is a beautiful card to get in this position. When I look at it in terms of our physical environment, I think of three things. I think that the first one is there will be those that will be physically moving locations soon, whether that be cities or countries. In the near future, I can see some divine feminines moving towards different physical location. Also, because it is in the physical spread, the physical environment spread, all divine feminines will be moving on with their careers, changing careers, or transforming their careers towards a level of service. Another thing that the card represents is for those that feel that they've been on this journey for a while, they have the knowledge, they feel they're almost embarking on the path to mastery, and they feel the essence of the high priestess. They're being guided to move. They're being guided to move in action, in terms of action. They're being guided to take that step, to not fear it, to go for it. Because a lot of divine feminines right now are being guided to step into their power, but they're they feel like they're not ready, or they might be living in a sense of fear or doubt. But this card is letting us know that it's time to go. It's time to be of service. If you feel you've been guided and you're ready for that next step of mastery to provide services and healing to the world, it's saying go for it. And the last thing that this card reminds me of course, movement towards union. As both the divine feminines and the divine masculines are learning to balance their energy at this current moment, the next step after that is moving towards union. This card is a representation that there's progression towards union and there's movement towards union as we continue to balance our energies and get into that alignment of unconditional love. So now we're going to take a look back at the overall view of the spread for the divine feminines, and we're going to look at some of the patterns that emerge and the guidance that's being recommended to us. The first thing I notice is the colors. There is a strong sense of red, yellow, and there's even hints of green throughout the spread. The red in this case has to do with the root or base chakra, and a lot of the divine feminines are being guided to really ground themselves. We've really been meditating, withdrawing, but now we're being asked to really get out into the world and start grounding ourselves into the physical world and connecting back with nature. There's also some yellow that you can see in the spread, and yellow is connected to the solar plexus chakra, and yellow is the chakra it really means the confidence and the confidence to move forward. So we're all being guided right now for the divine feminines to move forward with confidence, to have that confidence within yourself, to create that movement that you would like. The green bits that you see has to do with the heart chakra, and it has to do with living from that place of unconditional love and really doing the rest of the healing that is needed. I feel that we've been doing a really good job in releasing a lot of the fear-based thoughts and doing really well with the healing, but there's still a little bit of healing that needs to be done. If you look at the numbers also, there's by the book is a number 2. The high priestess is also a number 2 card. Those have to do with partnership and balance. There's also a lot of 1. Strengthening bonds is a number 1. as is new vitality is also number 1, which means new beginnings. And there's also 7s, which are prominent in this spread. Round and round is 25, 5 and 2 is 7, and the move card is also a 7. And 7 is a confirmation number that says that you are on the right path and we're being guided to go forward in the direction that we're already going in. In addition to that, you can see that on the right hand side of the outcome card, I feel that it tells a little bit of a story. On the first one, the strengthening bonds, you can see that once we start grounding our energies and really balancing ourselves in that final attempt that we need to do to get to that level of balance, we'll be completely aligned and moving into the card underneath, which is the new vitality, and having our chakras aligned. Once we have our chakras aligned, we'll then move into the move card, which is momentum towards our twin flame mission or individual mission and movement towards union. So Divine Feminines, this is a really awesome spread, and I hope it resonated with you. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk soon. Take care and have a great day.